What's good, Bully World? This is Zeb. I'm your host of Bully Talk with Zeb Pitts. And tonight, before I introduce my special guest, I want you to remember some dates. August 16th and 17th, your boy going to fly out to Greenfield, Massachusetts for the Massachusetts Bully Blowout 2. That's a 4-show event with the weight pull. It's taking place at the Franklin County Fairgrounds. It's an ABKC sanctioned event. I want to thank Rico Bigdogzrus Kennels for bringing me out to that show. The following weekend, your boy going to be out in Valparaiso, Indiana for the RKC Midwest Finals. I want to thank Stephen Robinson for that. He's working hard to make sure that's a great show for the RKC community. All bloodlines are welcome. Then, in November, the big show by the BCA, the Bully Cup 3 down in Texas, November 15th, 2014. Remember that. That's going to be a huge show on November 15th. And that's about it so far, man. Let me introduce my guest tonight. My guest is Charles of Bigdogzrus Kennels, man. He making many moves. His family travels up and down the East Coast, supporting all the bully movements, and I just really appreciate him being my guest tonight.
Unmuted.
How you doing, Charles?
Hey, what's going on, Zeb?
I'm good, man. I'm glad you came on tonight, man.
Yeah, man, it's all right, man. I got to show a little love, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to show some love, man. Yo, you've been holding it down, taking mad footage of me, and, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think nothing of it, but now I'm starting to think because, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people starting to see me in the ring. You know, just starting to see different things, man. That's all.
Hey, man, how was your weekend before we get into it?
Oh, man, my weekend was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little side job, you know what I'm saying, I had to do, and then I always practice with my shorty bulls, so it was kind of crazy, but I had a good weekend, man. I feel good, you know what I'm saying? God woke me up this morning on this beautiful Sunday, you know what I'm saying, and I just happened to work with the dogs again today. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get ready, man, because the next show I'm going to try to hurt everybody, you know? Straight up.
That's what's up. Hey, man, let's take it back, man. Where you originally from?
Oh, man, I'm originally from Long Island of Huntington, you know what I'm saying? Huntington Station, you know what I'm saying? I grew up there. I came there from Queens, you know what I'm saying? Jamaica, Queens. I lived in Jamaica, Queens, and I came from there, and I moved to Huntington Station, which is in Long Island, and I've been there ever since as a little kid, you know?
I want you to talk about New York today compared to New York back then.
Oh, boy, New York back then. Wow, New York back then was a lot rougher. Basically a whole lot of game dogs, so you really didn't, you know what I'm saying? The show world didn't even exist. And it was nothing but game dogs, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, whoever had the baddest game dog, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you know, of course, today now it changed, and I'm glad it changed because it changed for the better. It changed for the better for the kids, you know what I'm saying, in the dog game, especially the little junior handlers. Not only my kids, but everyone's kids that's junior handling. It changed for the best. So it's better to keep your kid in this than to worry about your kid worrying about jail cells and, you know, pill popping and all the other, you know what I'm saying, bad activities that's out there for the kids, you know?
Let me ask you, Charles, growing up, man, what you want to do with yourself?
Oh, man, I'm going to be honest with you, man. I stayed into motorcycles, dirt bikes, the first three-wheelers that came out, the trikes. I had that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was into all of that, you know what I'm saying? And then I had dogs, too. But I really couldn't take care of a dog because my mother was like, yo, how you going to take care of a dog and you can't take care of yourself? So basically what I did was I went into wrestling, too, high school wrestling. And, see, people don't understand. High school wrestling is discipline. You know what I'm saying? And I wrestled all the way from, I had to be like a little kid. I wrestled from like 9, 10 years old on up. You know what I'm saying? I went to college and I went through the first 2 semesters and came home and didn't didn't want to go back because I got a taste of the street life. And when I got a taste of the street life, that took me to a whole nother, disposition. So that's why I try to, preach to my kids. Then I got my other son. He's older. He's going to be start showing in the ring. He was showing for a minute, then he stopped. But see now he see it's starting to make sense now, because I be on him, and now he see the wins that I got. So now, he's starting to see more of the ring too, along with my younger son YUMOJAH. So YUMOJAH's doing excellent, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he just, for some reason, I don't think he just want to do junior handle no more. But I mean, like I told him, I said, yo, you can go in the ring and just do what you want to do. If you want to go in there and show against grown people, go ahead, do what you got to do.
I'm gonna go back a little bit for what you was talking about when you had left college to street life. What are some of the lessons you take away from being out there on the streets that you pass along to your kids not to do?
Oh, well, put it this way. I'm going to tell them straight up. I had an A1 felony. I don't know if anybody know about me, but I had an A1 felony, you know what I'm saying, and I had 3 to life. And I had to get that out. I had left in 94. I didn't come home till 2002, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's a long time to be spending, which that's why I instill that same setup in my kids, because I be trying to tell them, like, yo, trouble is easy to get into, but it's hard to get out of. And, yeah, I had to do a nice little serving, you know what I'm saying, a long time, and believe me, it killed me. A lot of Christmases, a lot of, Thanksgivings, Mother Days, Father Days, like just birthdays. Yo, it was crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like being around real wolves. And if you've been to Sing Sing, Attica, all those, I was there when Tupac was in, Clinton Correctional Facility. I don't know if too many people know about that, like, you know what I'm saying? So I've been there and done that with the street life, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it was something to learn.
Let me ask you, because that's a long bid, man. How did you spend your time, man? And what did you think about as far as preparing when you were to leave?
Oh, well, basically I had a little lawsuit money coming, you know what I'm saying? So actually, the lawsuit money came just on the right time when I got out of, I call it Yale. I call it Yale because I don't like to say jail, cause especially around my little kids and everybody else. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a little lawsuit money, so I was good. But the thing was, I didn't have it in there. And I was working for 7 cents a day, straight up, 7 cents a day, sewing police officers' clothes, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. And you know what I'm saying? And then I went from a max, because I was in a maximum security, to a medium. So as I started doing more time, they started bringing me down to a medium, because I wasn't really getting in no trouble or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But man, when I first got in there, I was wild, and I almost became a blood. Almost straight became a blood, no lie. And I had to, what it was my mother had wrote me a letter, and she sent me a pair of sneakers. And that kind of, like, you know what I'm saying, gave me a little encouragement to, like, yo, I don't need to follow their direction. I need to follow my own direction. And first things first, I had to find God. You know what I'm saying, while I was in there. I know everybody talk about, yo, as soon as you get in trouble, that's the first thing you call is God. Yeah, you're right. You do call him. Everybody, every real thug and every sensitive person, yeah, you do call on God. I don't care what nobody say. I praise God every morning I get up, because you never know. You're here today and gone tomorrow, bro. Straight up.
Yo, that's real talk right there. It's interesting that you use the word Yale, because a lot of my friends call it training camp. They don't like to use the word jail either. They call it training camp.
Yeah, yo, it's crazy, man. I mean, but it was what it was, man. I had to pay a political visit. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. I did what I did. I got in trouble a couple of times. I went to the box for 90 days, 120 days. You know what I'm saying? Because a person stole my sneakers. And I had to get them on the walkway. When I got them on the walkway, that's when the police got me. You know what I'm saying, the correctional officers. And, I had to do like 90 days in the box. But, it was what it was, man. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, you don't even have to go through that. Or today's kids, if you pay attention to the people that's already been in trouble, you can learn a lot more than just running out there and running into something. Believe me, bro.
Let me ask you, Charles, because during that time, was it hard to see your family? Did you want them to visit you during that time?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. Yo, my sister, well, when I was in there, you know what I'm saying? My sister, she came to check me on a regular. Like, she showed mad love. Me and her don't get along like that, but, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, everybody in their family got somebody that they be having issues with. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me that, you know what I'm saying, like, I had spending money when I went to jail, and I just think that she should have divided that money up amongst my little cousins and my mother and everyone else to just, you know what I'm saying, to just appreciate, like, yo, I left a lot of money back, you know what I'm saying? I was hustling, I was doing everything. I was straight up and down, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be the man. That's what it was, and you know what I'm saying? In order to be the man, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to take care of my mother, you know what I'm saying, my sister, you know what I'm saying? My father wasn't really stressing me like that because he was doing his own thing with women, so, you know what I'm saying, me and him really didn't have a relationship, you know what I'm saying? And, yo, and the worstest thing about all of that was my father was there for me, but he wasn't there for me physically and mentally, like, you know what I'm saying? He was just there like, okay, boom, I know I'm your father, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would chastise me and everything, but I'm saying, like, yo, when I wanted to talk to him about the birds and the bees and all the other things when I was young, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just didn't have the urge to talk to him, you know what I'm saying? So I guess me and him, like, kind of grew apart, you know, real fast.
With that going on in your life, did that help you to when you had your kids and your sons that you would do things differently?
Oh yeah, of course, man. Because yo, my father was a peacemaker, a motorcycle club dude, and he, you know, we had got a little bond once I got out. We had a nice little bond, you know what I'm saying? Once I got out of jail, and you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he started getting sick, and all along he had diabetes, and he wasn't telling nobody, you know what I'm saying? So one day he just got sick, real sick, and I'm like, yo, this ain't like him. I'm telling you, this dude's 70 years old. This dude moved like a young person, and I'm like, wow. And sure as daylight, he had diabetes, and he thought he could just wean himself off all the medicine and then redo it, and he ended up going to the hospital, catching pneumonia, and dying. But I got to really sit down and talk to him and tell him how I felt. You know what I'm saying? And I kissed him, and you know what I'm saying? Maybe like 2 days later, he passed away. But it was a very big experience. You know what I'm saying? Compared to my kids now, they got their mother and their father, so they don't have to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? Both of my parents died, and both died from diabetes. And the saddest thing about it is I got diabetes. And, you know what I'm saying, I got to stay strong with that right now. So it's kind of crazy.
That's interesting that you say that, because I encourage all, especially in the black community, we don't really go to the doctor like that, man, because I see it a lot in my field, you know, by being a mortician. I see the different causes of death in the black community as compared to the white community. And I always try to, because my wife gets on me a lot about that, go to the doctor every year, make sure your health is up to par. Because for some reason, we don't really go like that, man, until it's too late.
Yo, you're right. Yo, I done been in ICU. Man, I done been in motorcycle accidents. Yo, one doctor talking about, yo, you might lose that leg because, yo, I got into a bad police chase with the cops on a motorcycle, and he bumped me from the back. I'm sitting at the light. I had left him. I was doing like 160 on him. I left him, and somehow he just kept going and kept going. He was like the super cop that I've ever got chased on the bike with. He was definitely the one. That was the problem. And, yo, he chased me fully. And when he chased me, he slid around the corner and he bumped my bike. And the peg took off my heel, which I wasn't riding with my boots like I usually ride. I was riding with a pair of ASIC gel. Yeah, I was riding with a pair of ASIC gels, and you know, the white part of the back of your foot, he took half of that off, and it folded under. And I'm trying to get back on the bike.
Like the Achilles or something.
Yeah, it was all of that. Yeah, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, and I'm trying to get back on the bike, but I got the bike gunned up in the air, and it's standing 12 o'clock, and I'm hanging off the back. By the time I get on the bike, there's a 15-passenger van in front of me. I had to kick off the bike, let the bike hit the back of the van, and I rolled over onto the side of the grass. But you know what I'm saying? I made it. Thank God I made it. You know what I'm saying? With 70 tickets. And he didn't handcuff me to the bed, so it was kind of crazy. He gave me tickets for every little thing there was.
Did we ask you, Charles, did you ever tell your kids about your experience? Or was that hard to do?
I tell them all the time. Like, it would be some nights, and I tell them straight up now, I say, if you don't want to go to jail, you don't want to go through the bull crap that's in jail. I tell them every night I get up and go to the bathroom and I see some huge dude like trying to rape a little small dude. Like, it's crazy, man. I'm talking about before I got into the medium was nothing. You know what I'm saying? When you in Sing Sing and Attica, that's where it's real, man. That's where all the playing and all of that. There is no plan, and that's why I be trying to tell them, like, trouble's easy to get into, but hard as Hell to get out of. I'm telling you, it's very hard. It's very hard. I'm talking about, do you think I wanted to spend 7, 8 Christmases? You know what I'm saying? Almost 9. I spent a long time, bro. So all I did was I had a CO that really took to me. So he brought me hamburger, deer meat. You know what I'm saying? That was awesome. And he also brought me a pit bull digested, you know what I'm saying, like a book. And he brought me a couple of books, and I just, you know what I'm saying, I had already been into pit bulls since I was a little kid. And you know what I'm saying, I just seen different dogs. They had bull masters, they had all types of dogs. And then when I came home, I ended up running into some money, and my first dogs was Boston Terriers. I started breeding Boston Terriers. Then I went to Bull Masters, and I went to Chocolate Labs. Like, listen, you hear me, Zeb? This goes back. I'm talking about back. Like, when I came home in 2002, I hustled hard with the dog game real fast. I made over $100,000. Yeah, I'm saying it. So to all the people that buy Miyagi and all that there, I've been there, done that with that money, and screwed it up, and made it back again. You know? So it is what it is.
What was the hot dog at that time that you?
The
breed,
dog?
I mean, I'm sorry, the breed.
Of the breed? It was the Bull Masters. I was getting $45,000 to $5,000 for a pup, bro. Straight up, and I was the only black dude on Long Island selling Bull Masters. I got so many people that look at me like, get out of here. Reddick Bow bought a Bull Master from me. You know what I'm saying? A long time ago, he bought one from me. His limousine driver, which is a good friend of mine, he bought one from me. Like, I got a couple of people that bought Bull Masters from me, you know? And that's one thing I could say. Bull Masters was really selling, like, top of the line. Even though their life expectancy is, like, very short, but for the bang of the buck and what you're paying for is a gorgeous dog. People stop, look, stare. I don't know. I felt good. I'm not gonna lie. So that was mainly one of my top selling dogs.
I'm gonna get into life after prison, man. Talk about the last day you was there, and what was next for you in the chapter in your life.
Oh well. First, I go in front of the board. I went in front of the board, and I went in front of them a couple of times, and they denied me. So it was crazy. But this time here, I sat back and I said, you know what? I'm going to think and say the truth. I'm not going to tell no lie just because I want to get out. And you know what I'm saying? They put me in front of the board and they asked me like, what did I learn? You know what I'm saying? I took masonry. I taught a little high school, you know what I'm saying, in there to the people that was getting their GEDs. I opened up the gym early in the morning like I did. It was mad things to keep me occupied, so I really couldn't get in trouble after a while, you know what I'm saying? And, basically, as I went in front of them, the lady just said, do you think you're ready to come home and, be a regular person instead of a menace to society? And I said, yes, all the time I did. I think I can focus. And besides, I want to see my mother before she ends up, dying while I'm in here. And that lady kind of took that to heart, and I explained that my mother had diabetes, and you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I think personally, I think they let me out because of what I said about my mother, bro. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I wanted to see my mother before she passed because she was kind of giving up, and I could tell, like, when I talked to her on the phone, like, baby, I'm okay, but I'm just tired. That's the first thing she would say is like, baby, I'm okay, but I'm just tired. And when she kept saying that, I was like, yo, I got to get home. And you know what? They let me home. They let me home 2 days after my birthday. 2 or 3 days after my birthday of 2002. My birthday was February 10th of 2002. And I got out the 10th, 11th, 12th. I think the 12th I got out. And I've been out ever since then. And I didn't break no curfew, none of that. I did everything that she wanted me to do. She wanted me to get a job. I got a job. I slaved on the job. I wasn't making much money, but I slaved on the job. And then I had a little lawsuit money, so everything was cool. But I didn't know how to spend it, and that's where my excellent wife, Cheryl, comes in at. Because that's where she's like, well, listen, you can spend it like this or you can spend it like that. But if you spend it like this, you're going to be pissed off. And sure as daylight, I went the route that she did. Of course, I bought a whole bunch of, just what a black man do. He wanted to buy a car. I bought an AMG. I bought a 420 with the AMG kit, AMG rims. Then I bought a Mustang, 94 Mustang with the 4.6 liter. Then I bought a Honda Civic. And I'm a Volkswagen fanatic. I used to race those all day long, and that's basically, I bought one of those too. So I bought a couple of things. I bought some quads, stuff to keep me occupied, the kids occupied. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time with that money. You know what I'm saying? The house is almost paid off, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I felt good. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain for a better hand, bro.
Oh, man. Hey, do we ask you if you had to do it over again, would you do it the same way?
Now, if I had to do it over, I would have stayed my black butt in college, bro.
No.
Home.
Well, I kind of figured that. I'm talking about with the money.
Yeah. Oh, with the money? Nah. I ain't even going to tell you no lie. Nah, because I had a good time because I ain't never had nothing, man. I can't listen. I used to eat a mustard, ketchup, and hot sauce sandwich, so a person can't tell me nothing, bro. My mother used to work, and I used to walk. I used to jump out the window and run to the block, to hustle with the dudes that was older than me. But they took care of me. They taught me the ropes of they taught me the ropes of the streets, and they taught me how to survive. So I'm talking about like 12, 13, man, jumping out the window, hustling until 1 o'clock in the morning, bringing my sister Vienna sausages. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And that's how real it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to sit and tell nobody no lies, but I'd rather be real with you than to beat around the bush and fake. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, man.
Damn, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
Do you ever think about
work in a nursing home?
Did you ever think about going back to college?
Yeah, man, that contemplated so many times. Even my girl said the same thing. I told him, I said, listen, man, at 43 years old, I'm not thinking about that, bro. I'm not thinking about no college. Right now, I'd rather see my kids get through college. That's what's going on right now. But that ran across my head so many times. Whenever I would go to my son's high school match, You know what I'm saying? Whenever I just see the kids wrestling, man, because that's what my scholarship, I had a full scholarship to Upper Iowa, bro. No problem. Everything taken care of. I go there 2 semesters, and these dudes is bigger than me. They beating on me, giving me nosebleeds, all that. I'm like, wow, I can't beat these dudes. But I didn't realize, like, that's what's going to have to happen for you to get better. You got to get beat up by the dudes that's, you know what I'm saying, seniors and that's kicking butt on the wrestling mats. And I didn't take that lightly. So I ended up coming home second semester.
Was it a culture shock for you?
Oh my God, man. It was a big upset. You know what I'm saying? You know when you just upset and you just don't know where to go. You just don't know where to go, bro. Like, I would have been I would have been perfect, bro. I wouldn't have had to struggle. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I took life for granted, bro. That's what I did. I took life for granted. Straight up.
In what way?
As far as, you know what I'm saying, like, see, what it was my father knew that I was doing a lot of illegal activities, so that's another reason why he was kind of hard. He was hard on my mother, but at the same time, he also cheated on my mother, so, you know what I'm saying, like, so I really didn't understand, like, you know what I'm saying, like, the right from wrong. I don't want to hear that, you know what I'm saying, and I just took it a different route, but yeah, man, if I could do it all over again, man, I would have definitely stayed in college, man. I ain't gonna tell you no lie.
You were talking about how finding God, like people when they get in trouble, they find God. How important is it for you today and for your kids?
Oh, for me today? Oh, my God, I just went to a wake the other day, my boy, you know what I'm saying? God bless him, Aloe. You know what I'm saying? Love him to the end, man. He kept complaining about chest pains, and just like you said, Zeb, a lot of people don't go to the doctor, man, and a lot of people don't really pay too much attention to their health. And it's kind of sad, but at the same time, you know what it is? I think a lot of people are scared, too, Zeb, to go to the doctors to find out, that could be the cancer. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God, this could be colon cancer here. You know what I'm saying? Some different type of cancer. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, believe me, bro, man, when I go to the doctor, I'm always scared. You know what I'm saying? The first thing he says, so far, you're okay, Charlie. And when he says that, that's when I say, hey, you know what? I thank God for another day. Like, I praise God all the time. And some people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of my friends be like, this dude done went to a different, he's soft. I'm not soft. It's just that I've seen the light. You know what I'm saying? And when you see that light with God, there is no turning back to trying to be a bad guy, because that don't mix. You know what I'm saying? So if you give your life over to God, you know what I'm saying, you can accomplish anything. Believe me, bro. There's been plenty of nights I done sat and lost in the ring and prayed to God, I need to win, I need to win, I need to win. And you know what? God said, listen, you're going to win, but you're going to win when I let you win, not because you want to win. So that's how I know you got to give your life over to God if you want things to go accordingly the way it's supposed to be. Like, I notice, man, when everything goes accordingly to the way God is, I'm so happy. See, my friends, some of my friends, oh, my God, you done got soft. No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I done got wiser. I done grew up and got wiser as a man. So you can say what you want to say, but that's why you're still living in your mother's basement. Stop that. Stop that. You got to go out and buy your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I see it. You got to buy your own house. You know what I'm saying? Your girl ain't going to keep like living in that basement with 2 kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I keep trying to tell my peoples, like, listen, you can't rock like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to turn your life over to God, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go to church, but, at least thank God every day. I thank God every morning I get up. I thank God every morning I get on the edge of the bed and I say, thank you very much, you know what I'm saying, for giving me breath, you know what I'm saying, because you're not promised to keep breathing, you know what I'm saying. As we get older, our bodies get older and things change. The heart gets older. Just because you're 18, 19 years old, your heart still could get old within like 22, 23, and you wouldn't even know, but you're falling out. So that's why I try to say I thank God. You know what I'm saying? No lies, Ed.
Man, that's real talk right there, man, because when I had a coworker who was 30 had a heart attack on the job, that scared the hell out of me.
What, man? My boy used to work trucks. Yo, he was my boy. I'm talking about. He was cool, bro. He had a heart attack. Then he had stents done. Then he had another heart attack. Then he had another heart. He somehow, you know what I'm saying, because this dude works his butt off. Somehow he ends up getting a heart. And, he lived for like maybe 3 more years, and that was it, bro. Like, he was a good friend, too. Like, I done seen mad people go, man. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you have to be on God's side. If you're not on God's side, you believe me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, sometimes I can have a little negative in me, too. But at the same time, at the end of the day and the end of the night, I thank God. I'm telling you straight up.
Man, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, man.
So talk about the bullies, man.
Oh, my God.
How did you get onto that scene?
Man, you know what it was, man? I ain't gonna lie, man. My boy came over and brought me a blue pit. She had some Kobe, some Rascal, and some Jeep in her. And I took her, and I went and bought a dog from Zulu Kennels. And I bred that dog from Zulu Kennels to her. And I made some bullies. So I took a pit and just took it to a bully. And I made some pretty pups, and people was buying them left and right. I thought I was hotcakes. I was selling for $600-700 a pup. And that was cool. Everything was cool. Paperwork was good, everything. And that's when back then I had slowed down on the Bull Masters because 2 of my Bull Masters passed away of old age. And the Boston Terriers, somehow one of my friends was holding the female down, and the female ran and got loose. It was a rap, and then my male got hit by a car. So I you know what I'm saying, like the Bull Masters and Boston Terriers slowed me down. So that's what made me jump back into the bullies, because my boy brought a pit here and was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I paid big money, I can't keep it. Here's the paperwork, and you know what I'm saying, and it was UKC. I was like, what? Okay, cool. And I just ended up buying a dog from Zulu that was UKC, and I bred those 2 together. Oh, my God, I made the best puppies I ever had, bro. Best puppies, and I was selling them for $600-700 a pup, bro.
During that time, what was the first bully that you saw that caught your eye?
Oh, I ain't even gonna lie. Well, I went down south to pick up a dog from Zulu, and I seen Kanye West, and Kanye West is a humongous dog, bro. And I'm looking at him. I know he's XL, but he's bully though. And for the dog to be XL and bully, that's what caught my eye right there. And what I did was I said, you know what? I got to start making something shorter than that. And it was hard to do. Every time I tried to make a couple of dogs, because I didn't know the blood. I ain't gonna lie. So I was just mixing and matching a whole bunch of dogs, and I ended up just kept breeding standards and XLs, and I was like, wow, man, I can't breed nothing pocket or, you know what I'm saying, something, you know, standard but nice and short and wide. And after a while, I just got frustrated, and I said, you know what, I think I may have to spend a little money on something that's going to get me where I got to go, you know. And I sat back and I went and got a Rock and Ruby female. And, oh, yeah, I want to shout out to my boy Mike from Devil's Den and my boy Sal, too. That's what happened. I ended up getting C-Note, a direct Bull Mastiff son from Mike from Devil's Den. And I I took that dog and I brought it up, and it didn't look like much, but he said, yo, just relax. When it pops, it's going to pop, Charlie. I promise you. And sure as daylight, it popped, and it was, this dog is immaculate. And what I did was I took that dog, and I bred that dog to a throwing knuckles female that I had. I took that to her, and she had some razor's edge too. And that was that little male that you see me with. That's what they made. That little male that you see me with in Virginia, I believe. That little male. He was.
Was that Brindle?
He was awesome, bro. Yep.
The Brindle male.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I wonder how he turned out, man, because I hadn't seen him since.
Yo, he is still the same size and short. I'm going to be pulling him to the ring soon. I'm definitely going to be pulling him to the ring soon. And, when you see him, he's like 22 months now. And he's like 13 inches, bro, 14 inches. You've seen him when he was a pup.
I remember.
I think, oh, my God, he looks like a devil in disguise, bro. Looks like a straight devil. I got his ears cut. He looks hot, bro. He's like 14 inches, man, with nothing but, he's got nothing but muscle. He's linked out with muscle. And I'm going to start a raw diet. I'm going to start some raw diet with him, so I know that's going to cake on some weight and make him bananas.
What was the first show you went to, Joe?
Oh, you know what? The first show I went to, I believe it was in the fairgrounds, I believe in Jersey. That was the first show I ever went. No, you know what? I'm lying. No, it was the first show. Yeah, my bad. It was the first show, and then the next show was out east, way out in Long Island, like way out east, like Riverhead, New York. And but the show I went to, I went in the ring, and I didn't win. Well, I got mad though. I get mad. I definitely get mad. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I get mad, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I get mad, man. But you know what it is? It's a love situation when you get mad or if you win or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't complain, man. I can't complain, Zeb. Yo, man, you put me on the map. So, you know what I'm saying? Out of everybody showing me love, like, you number one, bro. You showed me major love, man. And I got people walking up to me. I'm way down in North Carolina, bro. I don't know nothing about North Carolina. I got people saying, yo, I seen you on YouTube on Zed Pitts. I'm like, kind of shocked, and you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn,
man, I appreciate it, man.
Again. Yeah, man. First thing I say, Zeb done got me again. But, Zeb is all good, man. It's all good, man.
Because we first met at the Allentown show when your son was showing the one-drop daughter.
Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, the one-drop daughter. Yep, you're exactly right. That's when we first met. And that's when I knew that me and you was going to be in some cahoots with each other right from there.
Yeah, man, because we always chopped it up. We always been good, man. Good family, man. That's another thing, man. You must got a good support, man, with your wife, man, because y'all as a whole family go to the shows.
Man, listen, man, sometimes, man, she be trying to wake me up in the middle of the night, and she know I don't like to be woke up in the middle of the night, so I think we need to leave now. That's the first thing I say. But, we go everywhere, bro, and it's not easy, man, but, you know what I'm saying, like, this, you know what I'm saying, this is why I learn. I do shots on the dogs, you know what I'm saying, somebody needs shots, you know what I'm saying, so I make every little bit of that money count, so that way it's in that gas tank, and I'm going. I-95, I got to go, bro.
Because it can't be easy, and as far as money-wise with the travel. Why do it? Why, as a family, do you get in the car and hit all these different dog shows?
Well, you know what it was, man? I seen the opportunity for the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids is the future, bro. I'm not going to tell you no lie. The kids is the future, and if you don't help them now, they can't really help themselves, but they need guidance too. And you know what I'm saying? The first thing I see is when we got these kids at the dog shows, a lot of people got their kids just running around. Okay, that's cool. It's cool for the kid to run around, but that kid needs to sit by that ring and pay attention, because he could be the next #1 junior handler. And from there, we just started running with it. And I said, yo, let's run with it. You know what I'm saying? We got nothing to lose, man. At least our kids look good. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? God, you know what I'm saying? God keeps us. God's willing, keep the breath in us. Yo, we go to every show, and that's just how things started going. And I just started just seeing more benefits for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I take them out of school, like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe a day, you know, like on a Friday, and then boom, we out of here. And we there at the show Saturday morning, or, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. That's just how we do that, man. But, you know, we make ends meet, man. But you can't make ends meet without having God.
That's real talk right there, man.
Yeah, man. People don't understand that, man. You don't have to call on God when you need help all the time. Come on, man. God is there. He's the superseer. He watch over you. He know what you're doing right, and he know what you're doing wrong, and you will be questioned on the day of judgment. You know that. Who cares about that right now? In this lifetime, I gotta do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? When I'm questioned when I'm questioned for what I did, and the long time I spent in Yale, then I'll deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Until then, I got to see these kids forward, because the kids are the future. I don't care. Your kids are the future, Zeb. My kids are the future. Everybody that's in the dog game, their kids are the future. So, you know what I'm saying? Either you, you know what I'm saying, step it up and make a way for these kids, or we just going to have a whole bunch of kids going in and out the prison system.
Let me ask you, man, how proud are you when you found out YUMOJAH was the #1 junior handler 2 years ago, and almost had it last year by a couple of points?
Yeah, yo, you know what? I swear to God, bro, I didn't even understand that, because what it was, see, man, I was in the prison system so long that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't understand, like, how to look up, like, I don't, like, as far as the internet, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know how to look up things, none of that, bro. And I don't, you know what I'm saying, maybe I'm just illiterate to it, but I know, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, like, I see certain things now, like when he pulls it up on his phone and he shows me, like, you know, like he's starting to show me how to work, you know what I'm saying, my phone, and, you know, get on the internet, and, you know, I ended up seeing, like, how many points he had and how far away he was from, and then I started understanding, like, wow, this little man's doing his thing, man. And I just started pushing him a little bit more. And, you know, maybe I think I pushed him a little bit too hard where he don't want to do it. He don't want to do junior handler, but he wants to go in the ring with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. We can go in there. He can beat me. I'll beat him. He beat me, whatever. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm starting to understand about the junior handler. So we just let, you know what I'm saying, we just let his little cousins take over. Orion Aslan, you know what I'm saying? Those are my nieces. I let them take over, and it's a wrap. They going to do what they got to do, because they're anxious. I don't know if you've seen the last dog show. Somebody said, oh, my God, your two nieces was getting into a fight. And you know what it was all over? Because of who won what in the ring.
Yeah, because I remember at the Jersey show, one of the nieces had won the junior handlers.
Right, that was Nalia. That's my
Was that show?
Nah, this was what was the last show we just went to? What was that? Was it Allentown? I think it was. Yeah, I think it was Allen. Yeah, it was Allentown, and those two went into a whole big fight, and a couple of people had to break it up. But yeah, yo, it gets serious. It gets serious.
Oh, man, they got competitive,
like, yeah, exactly. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what we do is we'll go outside and we'll practice. We got the ribbons, and you know what I'm saying? If I see one of them that, you know what I'm saying, did the right thing and one didn't answer the right question, and, you know, I give it to the one that won. And, oh, my God, man, they go through it, though. But you know what? At the end of the day, they got bunk beds, and they got to sleep right next to each other. So I tell them, I say, yo, it's not about It's not about you guys arguing with each other, because at the end of the day, look, you guys got to come right back to this nice big room you got with bunk beds and still see each other.
Still family.
Right, exactly. And sometimes me and Moses go at it like I feel that he should go a little more harder if he's going to go in the ring with the adults. And he's pretty much laid back, so he ain't really trying to rush it. He's like, it is what it is, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I just tell him, I say, yo, I want you to be a little bit more harder, because what happens if my knee gives out, which you know what I'm saying? Like I go through a lot of situations, because I've been on motorcycles, like, you know what I'm saying? I got like a couple of accidents, so I be trying to tell him, like, sometimes you got to go in the ring, bro. And I want him to know, like, yo, you got to go up against grown people, so don't be scared. Do not be scared. Remember, you was the #1 junior handler for a minute. So for you to go in that ring and try to win is not going to hurt you, bro. And that's that, man, you know?
His little brother getting into it too, right?
Oh, yeah, his little cousin Robert. Yeah, his cousin Robert.
Little cousin, I'm sorry, yeah.
Yo, he is. He's a pain in the butt, though, but you know what? At the end of the day, he's coming up under us, so he's going to be bad. He's going to be real bad. When he gets old enough, it's a wrap. He's going to be doing some adults dirty. I'm telling you. I promise you that. Whether I'm in a wheelchair, he's going to be bad, bro.
Oh, man. Hey, how did y'all get involved with the Dog Man? Dog Man the Great.
Oh, man. Yo, man, my
y'all
girl,
like family, right?
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Like, we break bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? I took him to Summer Jam, had to let him see what it was like in New York at the Summer Jam, even though 50 acted up and did my boy Slow Bucks dirty. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Yeah, man, 50 acted up, man. I ain't gonna front. 50 was like the best performer there, man. You know what I'm saying? 50 wanted to take over the whole jump. Put it this way, they had to turn the mics off on 50. Word up, you know what I'm saying? But, yo, that was hot. Yo, I took Dog Man there. Yo, we had a good time, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? After that, we went out to a nice little bar, man, that my sister worked at, man. You know what I'm saying, man? We turned it up all night, man. I ended up throwing up early in the morning, like around 4 in the morning. By the time we got to the deli, everybody ordering their food. I'm in the bathroom going through it. But I had won the dog show. But I had went in the ring and won and champed out my boy Benji Hawk Smash.
Ooh, talk about that boy, man.
Oh,
are you getting a lot of calls about him, man?
I'm getting a lot of hate first. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm getting a lot of hate.
What?
And I'm getting a lot of good hate. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of good hate though. It's that
man,
hate
have they seen that dog move, man?
Yeah, they seen it, but you know,
he ain't getting drugged around nowhere.
Listen,
that dog walks with an attitude.
Right. Exactly. And you know what it is, man? A lot of people are like, oh, now you're into exotics. Man, listen, man, I got to go wherever the movement is, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and yo, let me tell people now, I got some puppies right now with no muzzles, short bones, look like they're dwarfs, and believe me, I did a crazy breeding off of my boy Popeye. You know what I'm saying? That I got from my boy, and he, you know what I'm saying? He looked out for me. I did a nice breeding, bro. I got 4 healthy puppies, bro. 4 healthy, solid puppies. And the chick, she's off of, I forgot who she's off of again. Yeah, she's our direct Ciroc daughter. Yo, and then she got that Paco, and then Popeye's a direct Paco son. So, oh my God, like, yo, I got some real freaky things going on. You know what I'm saying? So, believe me, if you want one of those pups, that's what you better look out for. That's what you better look out for. But
how much hate you getting with your change in the movement? What your thoughts about the whole exotic movement?
Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. When I was buying all these bullies from people, everything was cool, fine and dandy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't have to buy no more. I done bred enough, and my little money that I made off of breeding, I bought shorty bulls. So I can't complain. My movement right now is in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I still mess with the bullies. I love my bullies. I love my King Gotti girl and my one drop girl to death. But right now, shorty bulls is what's taking it over. And I want to give a shout out to everybody that got shorty bulls, bro. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Keep it moving, man. Keep that movement in the ring, man, so we can, you know what I'm saying, keep it going, bro. Straight up.
I gotta say, man, Hulk Smash is a different style of shorty bull, man. He's on the exotic shorty level.
Man, let me tell you something about that, Zeb. Yo, they don't know, but boy, that boy there is coming for the GOAT. The GOAT is a good friend of mine. Billy the Kid is a good friend of mine. You see, I beat out Panda. You know what I'm saying? Not to be fly. I beat out Panda. I seen Lollipop. You know, I seen them. You know what I'm saying? And I went up against my boy from HD Bullets. He got some tough stuff too. And I did what I had to do with them. You know what I'm saying? But yo, right now, I'm about to buy him a green suit and put it for the next show, because he's going in the ring with that green suit, that Hawk Smash, and believe me, he's going to win. He's going to turn it up. He finna turn it up, no lie.
Not only is he short and compact, but he's correct and can move like I don't know what, man.
And never get tired. I run him all day.
I never seen him with his tongue hanging out. I never seen him with his tongue hanging out.
Nah, you won't see him because I run him every day. I got to, you know what? He motivates me, bro. I'm not going to tell you no lie. He motivates me because I got diabetes and sometimes I'm sluggish. But, man, when I let him outside, he just brings so much joy into my, man, I'll go around the block, one nice solid jog with him. You know what I'm saying? And, yo, he stays behind me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about no one calling him. None of that. He knows his master right now. Hulk Smash,
What's
baby.
The plans
he
for
is
him?
In there.
What's the plans with him?
What's the plans? Oh, my God. I'm finna shoot him to all of my shorty bulls. And I want everyone that want a shorty bull, you better come get one of his pups. And I'm not, and believe me, I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this because I want to see his bloodline in that ring. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, pull me to the side. You ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying, like, all nervous to talk to me, because I'm not like these other big dudes that want $4,000 and $5,000 for a pup. I don't want that, man. Man, you can give me $1,500, bro. Word is wrong. I'm not going to say I don't want no money because I got to get something because, yo, the dog food bill is crazy. But at the same time,
you got to eat, got to live.
Yeah, I got to live. I ain't going to lie. And I'm looking forward to that 4-door Porsche on my birthday next year. Straight up.
That's what you got your eye on right now?
Do I? Oh, my God. Orange with orange rims. Straight up. Straight up. I got to get that.
Man,
I ain't going to lie. Yeah.
Man, you have
straight up.
NYPD all over you.
Yo, Bigdogzrus Kennels, man, we earned that. And you know what? I'm not even driving. I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm letting my little son drive. He old enough to drive now. I'm sitting in the back seat. Straight up.
Oh, man, he going through the lessons right now.
Yes, he is. License, all of that. I was so happy because, you know what I'm saying? Me, man, I can't see at night, man. I ain't going to lie. At night, I can't drive. You know what I'm saying? But as long as I got my two sons in the front and they got good eyesight, hey, I'm going to sit in the back, man. I'm going to sit in the back and relax.
That's one name. You can drive in New York. You can drive anywhere.
Yeah, man. You ain't lying. It's crazy in New York, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't the same. It ain't the same like it used to be, man. But, you know, my main thing is this, that, yo, each one teach one, man. That's all I say is each one teach one. And if you can't teach one, at least try to influence and influence the kids, because I'm telling you, bro, yo, they the future, man. Once they in the jail system, it's hard to get them out, man. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, bro.
Let me ask you about that, then. You think the system designed to be a revolving door? Is it really hard to stay out? Cause I found like a lot with family members, man. A lot of people get caught up right back in the system, man, because it's so hard to find a job. Because if you put it on your application, felon, you ain't getting no job. And if you lie, they do the background while you got the job, then you get fired.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I didn't do. I straight told them I had a felon. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing they said was, hey, you know what? As long as you can pass this piss test, that's all I care. And sure as they like, oh, I was passing that with flying colors. I'm coming home with life parole, bro. So I work almost damn near 6 years on the job, and then come to find out I catch diabetes. Yo, it's crazy, man. I was all upstate eating rice, all types of food, and then I come home and just catch diabetes, man. That shit, oh man, that was crazy. But yo, I ended up dealing with it. So it is what it is. It's the hand I was dealt, bro. You know.
Dang, man. Hey, so what's up next for you, man?
I want to try to go to Atlanta, man. I want to try to go to Atlanta and grand champ this boy Hawk Smash, man. I know I can do it down there in Atlanta and bully the kids' backyard, man. Because when I went down there the last time, my dog was, the dog was acting funny. It was laying down the ring. People were laughing. And now, Hawk Smash done changed the whole setup. All it was for me to work with him, and now it's a wrap. Now everybody want to give me my dap now. Don't give me my dap now. You going to give me all my daps at the end of this year. When the Nationals come, that's when you really going to give me my dap.
Because you were talking about the hate you were getting from him, right?
Yo, man,
what you think about
that? Oh, my
God. The hate bully the kid getting with the GOAT right now? Because it seems like more wins, more problems for him. I heard he getting a lot of hate, man.
Yo. Right, that's what I'm trying to say. Just like Puff said, more money, more problems. That's the truth. Yeah, bully the kid right now. Billy the Kid's looking real good in the ring. But you know what it is, man? I understand. In this dog game, it's got a little politics and it's got a little other things. But my boy Bully the Kid, he pulls it off, bro. He pulls it off, and you can't hate, man. You can hate all you want. The dog is nice, man. You can hate all you want. The dog is nice. I give credit when credit is due, bro. And I'm gonna tell you straight up and down, Bully the Kid, he always kept it real with me, man. At every show I went to in his hood, and I just want to congratulate him, and I just want to let him know that Hawk gotta come get him. Hawk gotta come get him. Don't get me wrong. I love you to death. But Hawk got to come get him because the Hawk deserves every bit of this year and every win there is. So when the Hawk Smash come through, just, you know what I'm saying, just take your hat off. Just, you know what I'm saying, you got to give it to him. He's not your average shorty bull. He's a freak of nature.
He is, man. If people haven't seen Hawk Smash, they need to check him out.
Man, listen, man, come up to me. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Come up to me and stop fronting like you don't like me, man. Come on, man. I see everybody at this show. I look at everybody. I sit in my car and look at everybody. I don't say too much, but at the same time, I got love for everybody. I'm not no hater, man. If you got a fly dog, you got a fly dog. I give it up. Man, just come check me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, you're going to be happy when you get one of these pups. And believe me, I got some... Right now, Tinkerbell's on the cover of Bully Girl magazine.
I was going to ask you about that. That was my net. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Oh, man. Well, she ended up winning and champing out. So I said, you know what? Well, actually, my boy from Bully Girl, LaVar, shout out to him. He said, yo, man, she needs the cover because she fits the cover right now. And I said, you know what? Well, I wanted to put Benji on the cover. I said, you know what? I'm gonna let.
That's what I was gonna ask. Why not him instead of her?
Why not him instead of her? Because this is what I'm gonna do. When he's on the cover, he's gonna be on the cover with that Porsche. So I'm gonna save him for last. He's definitely going to be on the cover with that Porsche. And I'm going to let him sit right on the top of the Porsche and stack. He can scratch it whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let him sit right on the top of it, and I want Bully Girl magazine to take a nice picture of him stacking in the center of the panorama roof of the Porsche. And believe me, bro, he could just sit there and stack. I just want to take a nice picture of me just sitting there looking at him like, wow, he did it. That's that. So I'm gonna wait, but I'm definitely gonna get the cover again with Benji though. You know what I'm saying? It might not be this year, but next year, Hawk smash, baby, Hawk smash. If you don't like him, you don't like dogs.
So let me ask you, what you been hearing about the cover so far?
Oh my God, I got a couple of haters around my way. Dudes that do a couple of dog shows every now and then, and you know they thought they was gonna oversee me, and it just so happened I stayed in the dog game stronger than them, so they kind of washed up. So they stopping by, asking my wife, "Yo, what's up with Tinkerbell? Yo, I heard she's on the cover. Yo, what's up with Charles? I heard he got a new truck. He sold one of his dogs and got, you know what I'm saying, traded a nice new Range Rover." Man, they don't know what's going on, man. They frustrated, man. I like that because I keep them in suspense. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to be like that, but, yo, the dog game is like that. Come on, man. You bring out a hot dog and everybody jump on you. Boom. You throw a little sauerkraut on it. You know what I'm saying? And some people want chili, right? Come on, man. You know how that go. You know how that goes, man.
Speaking of the dog game, what you think about the dog game today, man? The bully game today?
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Like, yo, I didn't think it was going to be this big, bro. I swear to God, I thought we was going to just keep dealing with game dogs, and it is what it is till you get knocked off by the feds. But, yo, the game changed, man. The game changed. I'm glad it changed because I was going hard in the other world, bro. I was going too hard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I had some shit out there that was breaking up things big time, and I just had to get rid of it, man. Once I started seeing like what's going on at the dog shows, and you know what I'm saying, that's what really brought me to a little common sense, bro. Because other than that, I would have still been another way. And my girl's like, yo, you know, we can't keep doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. She, you know what I'm saying? That's my backbone, man. She, you know what I'm saying? She keep me covered, bro.
Okay. Since you talked about speaking in that world, what you think about what happened with that whole Vic situation?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Michael Vick's a good dude, bro. He's just a dude that just like that. He likes that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I still got people that like that too, but I showed them a different way. And they changed their whole yard up, bro. I showed my boy, Boss Up Kennels, straight up. I want to give a shout out to him. That's my boy. We did a video shoot with Bully Tunnel magazine. You know what I'm saying? I got a 68 Coupe de Ville Cadillac on airbags, man. Yo, we doing it big with old school cars too, motorcycles, all that. But listen, I made him change his whole yard, man. Once he seen me in the ring with C-Note winning in Massachusetts up against my boy Gator. Boy Gator, yo, that's one thing I can say about my boy Gator. He's at every show, and he goes hard, bro. And you know what I'm saying? He was kicking my butt. And I finally got to start, you know what I'm saying, getting a couple of wins off of him. So I feel good, but yo, big up to Gator too, you know what I'm saying? Yo, it's hard, man. This dog game is hard. I don't care what nobody says. I took major losses. I done sat at home and cried sometimes, even when I got second. So I know, man, you know what I'm saying? The game is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some.
Let me ask you, because you said something that's important. What you think? What's your thoughts on the whole when people say the politics? What's your thoughts on that?
Oh well, of course, man. You know, you got the judges, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the judges like certain dogs, and you know, of course, you know what I'm saying. That might be his boy's dog or whatever. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I just hope that the judges just keep it 100, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, don't just pick your friend's dog, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't just pick my dog because, you know what I'm saying, Hulk Smash look good. You know what I'm saying? Be real with it. You know what I'm saying? Be sincere in your heart with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest with you, like, yo, I wasn't getting a lot of wins like that. I didn't get no wins. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I just had to just practice. Basically practice, man. If you practice with that dog, that makes perfect. And that's basically what happens. So it is a little politics, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I think personally, the judges is pretty much fair. Some of the judges are fair, you know what I'm saying? You might have some judges a little crooked, a little to the side, you know what I'm saying? I ain't afraid to tell it, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be a righteous brother if I didn't say it, you know what I'm saying? Because of it, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we got the politics here, man. I seen fly dogs not win, bro. And I seen a dude's dog go in the ring that, you know what I'm saying, that's cool with dude and win. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, it is what it is, man. I'm not knocking the judges. I'm not knocking the handlers. But I'm just saying, let's be fair here. Let's start being fair, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, once we wear out the ABKC, come on, man. What we going to do next? RKC? Okay, RKC is cool. I like RKC. But I don't know RKC like that. So I deal with ABKC. But I have went to a RKC show, and I did pretty good in the ring. But I give a shout-out to all of these people that give up the dog shows. So, you know what I'm saying, God bless, and just continue to keep striving for the best dogs, for the best breeds. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. I don't knock nobody, bro. I'm not a hater. That's why I get mad far in life.
It's interesting that you brought that up. It's interesting that you brought it up, because I think about Antonio McClenny with his dog, the real Rick Ross, the XL dog, how he champed him out. And then ABKC, then he grand champed him out, and grand champed him out in the RKC. And I think he's going to take a shot in the ABKC, so he's going to try all the registries to try to champ him out.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. He went hard. Everybody could go hard the same way he went hard. I respect that. I respect that man for that, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't give that credit, man. And I know, man, but I'm telling you, man, Hawk Smash gonna make people give me my credit. Hawk Smash, remember, he gonna make people give me my credit.
What's the first thing people say, or do they say anything when they first see him?
Say he look like a Boston Terrier. One person said that, and one person said, "Yo, man, why is he so muscled out?" I said, "Yo,
yeah, he's muscled
you know what
out.
I'm saying? Yo, my God, is he muscled out, man? Wait till you see me in Bully Girl magazine. We did Bully Girl magazine, and oh my God, he looks retarded in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that dog to death, man. Yo, you know what I'm saying? By the way, yeah, I paid like 7-8 stacks for him. I ain't even gonna lie. And I only got one last payment of 2 stacks. So I'm letting everybody know, like, yo, you gotta spend money. You gotta spend money. Do you hear me? You gotta spend money if you want the best. I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was buying little $2,000 dogs, $1,500 dogs. I bought a couple of dogs from a couple of people. I don't say names, but I bought a couple of dogs from a couple of people in the dog game. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I'm not gonna say a couple. I'm gonna say about 5 or 6 dogs. I'm not gonna say a couple, because a couple could only mean one to 3 dogs. But straight up, I bought dogs from people, and you know, it's gonna be pocket, you know what I'm saying, and this and that, and you know, it didn't turn out pocket. It didn't turn out extreme, you know what I'm saying, and I'm left with some standard, you know what I'm saying, with small bone. Well, now I'm breeding my own things, so now I get to see what I'm breeding.
Hey, let me ask you, Charles, what's the dog that impresses you today?
Well, I got to give it up to my boy, Mikey, Easty Westy, or was it, I forgot. But my boy Mikey got a nice dog, bro, Mr. Bentley. I got to give it up to him. It's standard, and it's extreme, bro. That's my boy, man. A lot of talk is going on about my boy, but yo, my boy is good. He's in the right direction. He pointed me in the right direction. And
yeah, that's my man, Mike.
Yeah. Yo, I love that dude, bro. And yo, I thought he was so arrogant, bro. And you know what? He's not even like that, man. Yo, I talk to him every night, bro. He's not even like that. And you know what it is? Because people...
He can talk too, can't he?
Yeah, yes, he can. And you know what's fly about that talking? Every time he talk, I listen and I learn something new. Every time. And I've been breeding dogs just as long as he been breeding dogs. But he know a hell of a lot more than me. I'm not going to lie. He knows a hell of a lot more than me. And I thank him. I give him the phone, I talk to him. And a lot of people get bad misconceptions about him, but that's just hate. That's just hate. I told Mike, I said, Mikey, man, go and do your own thing, man. Go and do your own thing. You've been doing it. It is what it is. You don't want to do ABKC? You don't have to do ABKC. You know what I'm saying? So he chose not to mess with him. What situation it is, I don't know, but for them to drive my man away, that wasn't cool because he's a good dude. He's a real good dude, bro.
Man. And let me tell you, man, that was a whole messed up situation because he was defending me at the time, which made the whole thing messed up because I made some comments about the exotics. And things went left and everything. And, yeah, man, that's why I say, man, he a real friend, man, because he defended me in the situation. And it is what it is, man. So, because everybody was supposed to work together, but it is what it is. We had to move on and do our own thing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Yo, I don't know. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, and yo, I would love to see him come back to the ABKC. I'm not gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, you know what I'm saying, man, you can get good interviews with him. You could talk to him. He's not stuck up. Like, I had to really, like, sit back and talk to him on the phone a lot of times. And yo, I realized he's a good dude, bro. He's a real good dude. And he told me, he said, yo, man, people going to start hating on you, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad he told me that, you know what I'm saying, because I do see it. I do see it, but which I don't hate on people. You know what I'm saying? But I do see it, and people do hate. And, yo, you can't hate, man, because I bought dogs from everybody in the dog game. So you can't hate. I paid my dues, bro. I went through mad years of not winning in the ring. Come on. You know what I'm saying? You can't deny me my 40 acres and a mule like a Spike Lee movie. You know what I'm saying? That's mandatory. You know what I'm saying, Zed? Yeah, man. Word. I just give a shout-out to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely give a shout-out to my boy from HD Bullies, though. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? He brought me to another level, too. Yes, exactly. Going up against his dog, man, has taught me, like, yo, don't underestimate another person's shorty bull, bro. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, bro, he's turned it up real well, man. You know what I'm saying? He turned it up real well. Definitely, man. I want to give a shout out to my boy Ziggy too, man. You know what I'm saying? Blue Magic Kennels, man. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? I got a direct boogeyman son off of him and my boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start showing him too. He's like two and some change. I never brought him out. He's a direct boogeyman son. He looks hard body, bro. Hard body.
Oh, I forgot to ask, man. Whatever happened with the whole HBO situation?
Yo, man. You know what it is, man? I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm scared of fame, bro. I'm scared of fame, and, fame break up the family. You know what I'm saying? Break up you and the wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that.
Breaking out family you never had before?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it breaks up because, you know what I'm saying? I already know, man. They talking about doing a reality show, man. Man, I'm the type of dude that's sitting on the toilet talking about a dog, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think I might be a little bit too ghetto for them. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know, but, I could change up and act like, like nothing happened. But me personally, I want to take a little walk on this for a while before we go doing a TV show. And don't get me wrong, it do sound real good, man. It sounds good. I can get my pores quicker than what I thought. But at the same time, like, I don't want this to, because it could break up Bigdogzrus Kennels too, if you're not careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can see a chick hugging me, and my girl might take it the wrong way, but she only taking a picture. You know what I'm saying? And then it could be turned into something different. And that's basically what I see in these reality shows like Love and Hip Hop and all that. You see how they fall apart, man? Like, It's kind of crazy.
Especially how they edit it. Especially how they edit it, because you never know.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the TV show-wise, I'll take it easy on that.
Man, any last shout-outs, anything, man, before we get ready to wrap it up?
Man, listen, I want to give a shout-out to my wife. She at work right now. She's a pain in my butt because she, you know what I'm saying, oh, my God, man, she's on me like a fly on some SHIT, man, you know? But that's cool, you know what I'm saying? That's cool because a real good man needs a woman, a nice, steady woman behind him to stand strong. So it's all love, man. And I want to give a shout-out to my son that's finally coming back into the game, Shatik. He's coming back into the game, and hopefully he can change the game. And then YUMOJAH, you know, that he'll push my other son YUMOJAH, and that's what's going to make things happen, man. That's what's going to make us more tighter, man. That's why I don't have no crew. I got one crew member, and that's my boy from Bigdogzrus Kennels. Another shout-out to him, and that's the only one. And definitely got to give a shout-out to you, Zeb. You know what I'm saying? And I give a shout-out to my boy Zulu Kennels, too. He's the one that really made me think and believe that I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Without breathing some of his blood, believe me, I came far, bro. So I just want God, you know what I'm saying? God bless everybody, man. Everybody listening to the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come up to me, man. Talk to me, man. I would love to be talked to. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, good dude, good family, man, for real. For real.
Yo, that's it, man. That's why I don't have a crew. Because when you have a crew, they go to Tennessee to talk about each other. Now you and your crew is arguing and bickering and getting into extra. Yo, man, listen, I don't have time for the crew. I'm not going to tell you no lie, because crews talk about each other. You know what I'm saying? Just stay family.
And you got a crew. You got a whole family.
Yep, exactly. Like I said, and just like you said, family.
Hey, let me have one last question, man. When it's all said and done, what would you want them to say about Charles and Big Dogs R Us in this bully game?
Well, first off, I want them to recognize that we started from the bottom. And we started from the bottom, and we just kept going. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody recognized us, man. We was nothing, bro. We ended up getting a couple of little shirts to say Bigdogzrus Kennels, you know what I'm saying? And just happened to just keep showing our face. That's what it was. We just kept showing our face. And, yo, we're not backing down. We're not trying to run from nobody. We want to win. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically what it is, man. I just say, yo, I'm going to take it one day at a time. But at the same time, I want my 40 acres and a mule. I got to get that, bro. And if I don't get that, man, what am I going to have left for the kids? You know what I'm saying? They're going to need half of that acre, you know what I'm saying, half of that acre to do something, put a house on or start some kennels. So that's the way I see it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. I really appreciate you coming on tonight, man, and sharing your story and keeping it real and honest about everything, man.
Yeah, man. You know what? Yo, I made it off of life parole, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a year and a half ago, bro. So, you know, I just kept writing to the States, so I'm good now, man. Scot-free, you know what I'm saying? I feel so great, man. I could sip on a little beer every now and then, you know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah, man, is it, man? Straight up, man. I just want you to know, Zeb, yo, man, I couldn't have done a lot of this without you. You notice that, man. You've been with me just like Bully Girl Magazine. You know what I'm saying? You've been with me from the beginning, bro. So you know my struggles to the top. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I'm still not at the top of my game. Yeah, and I'm still not at the top of my game, but I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there.
Man, hey, man, you going to keep on rising, man. I'm going to be right there with you, man. You my man.
Yeah, yo, I swear to God, I'm going to try, bro. I'm going to try, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I think YUMOJAH had a couple of words to say to you. You know what I'm saying? He's right here. I ended up keeping him up.
Oh, I was going to say, because I'm going to get a special show for him and Carmen's daughter to come on. Those two G handlers come on. So I got to spend more time with them, too. Tell them, come on.
Oh,
Hey, what's up,
Lee
big
right
dog?
now. Oh, what's up?
Hey, yeah, man. I took all the time with your pops, man, but I'm gonna bring you on for another show with you and Carmen's daughter, her daughter,
Oh,
Junior Hamlin,
Victoria?
man. We gonna chop it up. I had just y'all two on there.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I haven't talked to her in a long time, though.
Oh yeah, 'cause I heard you moving up there. You getting rid of the Junior Hamlins, moving up with the big boys now.
Yeah, I feel like doing the regular show is better, and it's giving my cousins a better chance in the show now.
Yeah, 'cause they winning right now.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit you up on your Facebook, and we gonna get a show together, man.
Yeah, anytime.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Appreciate all the times you videotaped us, brought us out here.
Hey, man. Anytime, man.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
All right. Peace.